Hi, this is Matt Hug for Think NP, and I want to talk today about why you don't want to become a freelancer, vendor, or consultant to nonprofits. And why not? Well, because there are any number of things you need to know about going into this. So for this lesson and a handful of others coming up, we're just going to explore some of the major things you need to know. So first on my list, money. Money is huge, right? I mean, you want to make money, you got to eat, right? So you got to know, you have to plan for no regular paycheck. Now, intellectually, that's easy to say, oh, sure, I know this, right? But emotionally, or particularly financially, when you get into a big month and then the next month you have not so much for your clients, right? Now you have to live it. So just be prepared, set up savings, make sure that you're prepared to always have a variable income. The next piece, it's probably not going to be big bucks. Any business has a bell curve. There are some people who are on one tail end who don't make hardly anything, and there are other people on another tail end who are making a lot. And you're probably going to be in the middle here someplace. You just have to be comfortable about where that is. So be prepared not to make a killing in this business. You're going to do okay. There's a mythology out there that nonprofits don't have any money. And it really is a mythology. Even small nonprofits, if it's an important job to them, are willing to put money into whatever your job might be. They're willing to invest. So don't think that there's no money out there to be had, but just be prepared for that bell curve. You're not going to necessarily make a killing in this work. Healthcare, you want to make sure that you're planning for your healthcare, whether that's with a spouse, on the marketplace, the ACA, or through Chamber of Commerce or something. But health is important. Make sure you plan for that expense. Deadbeat clients, it doesn't matter what business you're in, you're going to have clients who might be slow pay, or ones that even though you have a contract with, they're just not going to come up with the money. Be prepared for that. I know a lot of freelancers face that issue. And then, of course, everybody gets paid first. And what I mean by that, especially if you're being a pass-through, so if you have subcontractors, you might say, well, I'll get paid and then I'll pay them, and maybe you tell them that, right? But you're going to burn out those subcontractors if you don't make sure that they get their money. So a lot of times the people around you get paid first, and you might be the last one to get paid. So make sure that you plan for that. And then, of course, taxes. Death and taxes, Ben Franklin said, right? So you have to make sure that you're always up with your taxes, paying quarterly. Just make sure that you're in good stead that way. So that's the first group of items, all about money, that are important to know about why you want to think about getting into consulting, freelancing, or being a vendor for nonprofits. We'll have more. This is Matt Hug for Think NP.